grade. Stopped by the classroom today. It was very cold, very empty, and no longer stank like 5th grade boys. But I got some flashcards. So, grab a sibling or erase me, either one. Ready? 64, 27, 49, 36, 72, 10, 1. If you missed this, go back to kindergarten. 16, 8, 18. Now let's switch over to some addition. 13, 13, 11. Hope this is showing up. 16, 8, 8, 15, 8, 12, 12. All right, good review, good review. You pumped? Time to pump it up. Okay, our lesson today is counting back change. I hate that we're not in the classroom for this. This would be when we would do the whole, passing out money like fiends, and then I'd bring in stuff and we would sell stuff and we would have to make change. So you know how to do this. You did this last year. This year, what I really want you to focus on is counting back change the best way possible. Let me explain what I mean. So let's say that you buy a ball, and said ball costs 3 cents. It's on sale. It's only 3 cents. And all you have is a dime. You pay with a dime. Now, we know that you're going to get 7 cents back. But what's the best way to get that 7 cents back? 7 pennies or a nickel and 2 pennies? Yeah, they both spend, but the best way is the nickel and 2 pennies. Change is heavy. Change weighs down our purses and our pockets and our wallets. So we want to be able to have as little change as possible when we make change. In real life, the exception to this, of course, is the 50-cent piece. 50-cent pieces, even though it's the same as 2 quarters, they're so big and bulky, and they're not accepted in any machines. So that's not something typically that you're going to get back as change. In that case, you are going to use quarters instead of 50-cent pieces. But everything else, the rule stands. You want to use as few coins as possible. Your lesson, right here, page 245. What this is telling you is if you had to count up change, let's say that you've gone to the grocery store and the cash registers are down, but they're still letting you check out. If you've bought something that cost $5, I'm going to write this down because I will forget my number, $5.37, and you pay with a $10 bill, you're not going to sit there and get out your writing whiteboard and work it out. You're going to start with the 37. You're going to count out by pennies to the next 5 or 0. So 37, 38, 39, 40. So you've got 3 pennies. That got you to 40. Then you're going to do a dime to get you to 50. Then 2 quarters, and that gets you to $6. And then you say 7, 8, 9, 10. In other words, you just add on. You could have added on all these as pennies, but how long would that have taken? How ridiculous would that have been? You don't want to do that. You want to get to your tens, to your fives, your tens, your quarters. Get to those next biggest coins. Start with your small coin, get to the next one, then the next one. Now you notice we actually skipped nickel, but it's because we got to a 40. If this had been 32 in Instead, we would have done 3 pennies, 1 nickel, that would have gotten us to 40, and 1 dime. You're not always going to need every single coin. Now I want you to look at class practice. It says circle the letter if the change is counted back in the best way. So it's not asking you, is this the right amount of change? It's saying if this is the best way. And I'm going to give you some hints on how you can know if something is the best way. If you're counting back the best way, what's the most amount of pennies you should ever be given? 4 pennies. Because after you get to 5 pennies, what coin can you have instead? That's right, a nickel. Well, how many nickels should you get back? Yep, just 1. Because after you have 2 nickels, you make a dime. Now, dimes, typically, you're only going to have 2 dimes given back. Because after that, you get a quarter. So if somebody tries to give you 2 dimes and a nickel, you can have a quarter instead. And then with quarters, even though technically we have the 50-cent piece, like I said, we never really use the 50-cent piece. I don't even think they didn't even use that as an option in your math book. So you could have up to 3 quarters. Why not 4 quarters? What are you going to get instead? That's right, $1. So as you're looking on this, if you see anything that's over a nickel or 5 pennies or 2 dimes, then you know they didn't count back the best way possible. Also, I want you to look at 1B. Because in that one, she gave back the correct change, but she did it in the wrong order. You want to count out your change, your coins, first, then your dollars. That way you're not having to go 99, $1.99, $2.99, $3.99. Instead, you can go 99 cents, $1, and then you go to your dollar bills. $2, $3, $4. Oh, 5. 2, 3, 4, $5. So that's why B's not right. I'm going to give you a hint. There are 2 of those, only 2, that are counted the best way. And I just told you that B wasn't correct. Make sure to check my school works for the rest of your assignment. Have a great day. Love y'all. Miss y'all. Bye.